Hey, it's the Bearded Realtor and welcome back to my channel. Hey, so in today's video, we're gonna talk about my first year at EXP. So we're gonna talk a little bit about how the onboarding process went, how the sponsorship program goes, the training that we have, and how well did I do in my first year. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so let's get into today's video. So today's video, like I said, it's gonna be my first year at EXP. But before we get into today's video, definitely give me a thumbs up if you're feeling the content I'm putting on my channel and hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it. All right, so let's get into how my first year went at EXP. Okay, so if you don't know, EXP is a agent-owned cloud-based brokerage. What does that mean? So agents, essentially, when we sell property, we get stock into the company. All right, cloud-based meaning that everything is in the cloud, which means that we don't have physical office such as your normal traditional brokerages. That is what EXP is. We are a full-service realty company, and we do everything else that everyone else does, both residential and commercial. All right, so let's get into today's video. The onboarding process for me was a little bit of a learning curve. And the reason it was a learning curve for me, because it was new systems that I wasn't familiar with that I had to learn. Only being an agent for a year and a half and not having that much exposure to different brokerages and different systems, I had to learn a new system when I came on board. So it took a little time for me to learn how to work those systems and get over that hump of coming on board. Now the boarding process itself doesn't take you long. A day or two and you're onboarded. It's just the systems that they have at EXP. It took me a little time to learn how to work those systems. And that was the biggest challenge for me once I came on board. But after a couple of months of learning the systems and playing around with it, it was a breeze. I definitely benefited from the time that I came on board. Because if you don't know, I came on board March of 2020. So it was right during the time, right before the pandemic and everything got shut down. So that time gave me it benefited me to be able to learn these systems and help out. Sponsorship program, I would honestly say that my sponsor was amazing. So if you don't know, the sponsor is the person that introduced you to EXP. My guy Austin helped me out tremendously. I had his phone number. I could always reach out to him when I needed to, and he definitely helped me when I needed to be able to understand how processes work and how things go at EXP. And coming on to EXP, having a great sponsor was very beneficial to me and my business. So next thing is training. So training at EXP is phenomenal. It starts first thing in the morning and it goes to the afternoon. So, and that training will give you training from the newest agent coming on board all the way to an agent who's been in the business for a long time. So the training is very beneficial and it suits all agents, no matter where you are in your business or however long you've been in this business. So, and we're talking 50 hours plus hours a week of training. And not to mention the training is being held by other EXP agents who have done successful in the business. So you're not learning from someone who hasn't been in business, who's trying to tell you how to do business. You're actually learning from active agents within the company. That's who does our training. Active agents in the company who are doing very well. Okay, I mentioned our organization also gives you the locker room training. And in addition to that, we have our own weekly training with our sponsors and the people that are in our organization. So there's no lack of training coming to EXP. So my first year at EXP, I did very well. 20 properties, $5 million in volume. And not to mention, I've only been a realtor for a year and a half. So taking those things in perspective, I did rather well when I came to EXP. And I can honestly say I attribute that to the people I had surrounding me. I can say that having those people around me and in my business really helped me to show me how to run a business and not just be a real estate agent. So I definitely think that having a great sponsor and having the right people around me was beneficial to me when I came to EXP. All right. So if you're thinking about coming to EXP or if you have further questions, let me know. But as I said, having a great sponsor is important. All right. So I'm the Bearded Realtor and I'll talk to you soon. Sponsorship programs work like this. So your sponsor is the person that had, what the hell is wrong with me?